We want to change the face and the image of Africa and Africans and tell the truth and, let's show that we're interesting people. We're a whole continent and people still think we're one smaller country with all the same people with the same language. And we're so different. And we're all over the world. We're taking over. So people need to know us.
Hi, welcome back to the Diaspora channel. My name is Diaspora Aziz. Our guest today goes by the name of Vala O. She's joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. She's going to share about this amazing platform called Our Diaspora Stories, a great platform dedicated to share our stories. It's just for us Africans living in the diaspora or those on the continent to share our real stories so we can understand each other better. Vala is actually a singer, a writer, and also an actress. And the founder goes by the name of Chika Odua. If today is your first time coming across the Diaspora channel, you are very welcome. Consider subscribing so you can be notified each time I upload a new video. Bienvenue sur The Diaspora Channel. J'espère que vous allez super bien. Je suis Diaspora Aziz et aujourd'hui nous recevons Vala Amanda O. Vala Amanda O est l'éditrice et gestionnaire des médias sociaux pour cette plateforme qui s'appelle Our Diaspora Stories. Our Diaspora Stories est une plateforme qui est pour nous, OK, en tant qu'Africains, pour qu'on puisse partager nos histoires réelles qui nous permettront, en fait, de mieux nous connaître et nous comprendre. Donc, vers la fin, je ferai un petit résumé de notre conversation. Et cette plateforme a été créée par Chika Odua, qui est basée au Sénégal. Elles ont aussi une autre éditrice qui s'appelle Merci, qui est basée au Nigeria. Si c'est votre première fois ici, je fais des entretiens avec les entrepreneurs, ceux aussi qui ont quitté la diaspora, qui partagent leurs expériences de vie avec nous, et je partage aussi mes travaux vlogs. Donc, si ce contenu est pour vous, n'oubliez pas de vous abonner et activer la cloche. So guys, very excited to bring the beautiful face, Vala Amanda. Hi Vala, how are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining the show. How is the weather down there in Atlanta?
It's good. It's a little rainy today, but at least that cools it down because it's getting hot and Georgia's heat is no joke. So it's cooling down.
Okay. I'm so happy to have you here today.
Thank you.
But before we dive right into the interview, I would love for you to introduce yourself properly and tell us about your background, please.
Okay. So my name is Vala Amanda. I'm Nigerian-American. I was born and raised here in Georgia. I am from a big family of 7. So 2 of my oldest siblings were born in Nigeria. The rest of us are born here in Georgia. So I am, as she stated before, I write, and I'm an actress, I'm a singer. That's what I'm pursuing. That is my career. My life passion is art and almost everything art. I went to SCAD, the Savannah College of Art and Design, where I majored in theater performance. And since then, I have a day job, but ever since then, I still have been, writing and just pursuing my own passions, hopefully pushing that into a career. Not hopefully, definitely pushing that into a career. So this Diaspora we have started, my sister founded it, and now this is a new project I'm working on. Again, it's anything art. So that's a little bit about me.
Great. Thanks so much, Vala, for sharing that. I already highlighted the fact that this great platform was created by Chika, right?
Yes.
And then you are the photo editor. You have another sister, Mercy, based in Nigeria. So it's the 3 of you that run this platform.
Yes. So me and Chika are sisters. And then Mercy is a friend of Chika's. So she's not our relative, but they're sisters in love. And they have worked together in Nigeria. But me and Chika are actual sisters, yes.
Okay. So what inspired the 3 of you to create this platform?
So it was founded under Zikora, which is Chika's, her actual company, and this is the umbrella company, and this is under that. So Zakora and Igbo means show the world. And it's pretty much just media, all things Africa, showing the real side of Africa that you don't see. That we have for too long had other people tell our stories and show what they think of Africa, what the real Africa is. So it's really just to show the beauty and what we have to offer. It's more than just Afro beats and fufu. It's so much more. And we want to show real art, real people, real stories. It's really just showing the real Africa and the beauty of it that you don't see a lot.
That is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
For you three ladies to think about something, so great, because this is not a secret for any of us. We know so many people have fabricated and, showcased Africa in the wrong way.
Yes.
But I'm so happy that we have lots of content creators nowadays that are actually showcasing the real Africa, where you see everything that we do. We're not only about children are hungry,
exactly.
All the
swollen bellies.
Exactly. So Africa is more than that. So it's only our responsibility to correct that image and showcase the real Africa. So I really, really like what your platform stands for. What exactly do you do in our diaspora stories? That is your position. Share that so we can have a little bit of idea about your role as a photo editor.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. So what happens is when we reach out, or some people reach out to us wanting to share their story, they are completely personal stories. So when I read the stories, that really depends on what direction I go into. So it's not sometimes the pictures are really just narrating what you see in the story. Of course, you're trying to get the visual, but it's also to make you think deeper and to get more of our artistic side. So when I read the story, I have to read it probably about 2 or 3 times, and then ideas start to come to my head. Because we want to do, again, we want to narrate what we're seeing, illustrate what we're seeing in the story, but also have a creative side to it. So that's pretty much what I do, just reading the stories and figuring out the best way to capture the story with images as well, the feeling. A lot of these stories are nostalgic. It's about childhood, or something about really, deep emotional things that people have dealt with with being bicultural. You wouldn't think it would be so emotional, so deep, but it does. So the pictures really have to capture that emotion and the nostalgia sometimes. So whatever subject they're talking about, the pictures really capture that. And as far as social media managing, it's really also just getting the stories out there as well. We know social media is everywhere. Everyone's a social media content creator, and it's not easy. So what I really try to do is just not do the typical things that I see on social media. It's not just to get famous, but again, it's really to stay true to what we're trying to do. So as far as content, we were just doing stories before, but now we're doing stories, we're doing videos, we're doing different things to, tell the diaspora story. That's my role on the team.
People are definitely wondering, okay, this sounds like a great platform, so needed, so we can tell our own stories. Mm-hmm. I would love for you to tell the viewers where can they find our diaspora stories and connect with you guys.
So on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. The actual website is www.ourdiasporastories.com. That's where you find everything, all the stories, where you can read about the team, you can read what we're about. That's where you find all the stories. We post everything is on there as well. www.ourdiasporastories.com. You can subscribe there so you don't miss anything. You just add your email address to it. You get the stories first whenever we drop. So that's how you find the website. And then on social media platforms as well. So at Our Diaspora Stories, that's again Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Brilliant. I know all of us, we have our own story to tell, right? So why not get in contact? I would love to hear your story. Let your story be featured on Our Diaspora Story to inspire others, so others can also learn from you. When we understand each other better, we do better and we treat each other.
Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. And it makes people have respect for us as well. We have more pride and respect for us. So we don't let people just, say whatever about Africans. When we're more prideful and we take the story and tell the truth ourselves, it gives us more pride, and makes us more proud to be African. So that a lot of people have there's so much things and stories about Africa that makes people feel discouraged and makes people want to hide it that they're African, especially when they're in other countries because of the view people have of Africa. But when you tell the stories and you just get it out and you read other people's stories and you can relate to it, it makes you more proud. It makes you like, you know what? I'm not ashamed. No matter what people think, no matter what stories are out there, you telling your own story, it's empowering.
Definitely. Where we are now in 2024, we can't be comfortable letting others portraying our beautiful continent, whichever we feel like. It's down to us to change that story, to write it and showcase what Africa is all about. There are so many things there's just so much, for us to share with the world. So having a platform like our Diaspora Stories is so needed and very, very important. So I'm 100% behind you and the team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pour nos frères et sœurs francophones, cette conversation, c'est pour nous encourager en tant qu'Africains vivant dans la diaspora ou sur le continent, de partager nos histoires, en fait, authentiques à nous. Et ça nous permettra de mieux nous connaître et nous comprendre, en fait. Parce que il y a des gens qui ne savent pas exactement ce qui se passe en Afrique, à part les choses que les médias les montrent ici. Donc, si nous, en tant qu'Africains, nous partageons nos histoires, les gens sauront plus. Et c'est pas seulement la bouffe ou la danse, mais il y a beaucoup de choses de valeur sur notre continent qu'on doit en fait partager avec les autres pour changer l'image que d'autres personnes, les Occidentaux, ont fabriqué en fait pour représenter notre continent qui n'est pas nécessairement nous. Donc, l'objectif en fait de Our Diaspora Stories, c'est de nous encourager. Elle nous invite en fait à venir partager nos histoires qui sont authentiques. Donc, pourquoi pas, si vous voulez aussi partager votre histoire, vous pouvez les suivre aussi sur Instagram, les contacter sur Instagram et vous serez en mesure de partager votre histoire qui peut aussi inspirer d'autres personnes. Vala est l'éditrice. Celle qui a créé cette plateforme, c'est la sœur de Vala. Et elle travaille avec une amie à elle qui est basée au Nigeria. Donc, encourageons nos sœurs pour cette belle plateforme. Et merci beaucoup de nous avoir suivis ce soir. Rendez-vous dans la prochaine vidéo. Au revoir. Family, you know how we do it here. Following people on Instagram is free. So when you follow them, you'll be able to know the next person that will be featured on the platform and also hear that person's story and share it with others. So that's all our Diaspora Stories is about. And any upcoming events or things that they will be doing in future, you can only know if you are following them on Instagram. So that is why I'm going to, encourage all of you guys to check the page, follow them, and also share this video with others. So anyone that, is out there and so eager, understanding that we need to share our own stories. Someone may not know necessarily the platform they should use to share their story. So now you know, so share this video as well with others. Vala, do you have any last words before we wrap up with today's interview?
Yeah, sure. One thing that a lot of people, with contributors, we're always looking for contributors, but a lot of times some people think like, I want to contribute, but I'm not a writer. So I just want people to know you don't have to be a professional writer. Even if you never wrote a story before, even if you failed English class, it's okay. We work with you. You're going to work with our editors. It's really just getting the story. As long as you have a story, it doesn't have to be anything super, dramatic. It should just be a regular childhood story. Our editor will bring it out of you and they'll help you walk through it. I'm the photo editor. I'll walk you through the photos. So if you have a story you want to tell, if you have a friend of a friend whose story you want to tell, anything, if you want to tell a story that's maybe a little more private and, a little more serious, you can do it. You can post anonymously. So we're looking for contributors, sharing your story. Again, we want to get this out there. We want to change the face and the image of Africa and Africans and tell the truth and, let's show that we're interesting people. We're a whole continent and people still think we're one small little country with all the same people with the same language and we're so different. And we're all over the world. We're taking over. So people need to know us. So definitely we're looking for contributors. If you want to tell your story, if you want to do one of our videos, you can definitely reach out to me and our team. Again, that is www.ourdiasporastories.com. Subscribe, and Instagram. I didn't mention on Instagram is r.diaspora.stories. Just want to make that clear. Or you can hashtag our diaspora stories and it will come up. But that's what I wanted to share. Thanks again for having me.
Thanks so much, Vala, for joining the show today. I'm so excited. I'm really, really looking forward to know and learn more stories coming from brothers and sisters, whether in the diaspora here or on the continent. So I wish you guys all the best and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, if you are a business owner or you just moved down to the continent, you have your story to share, the platform is yours. If you have any upcoming events as well, email me at the diasporachannel@gmail.com, or you're interested in joining the Airway or French classes. I will see you all in my next video. Take care for now. Bye.
Thank you.